Australia's political leaders are half a world away. Julia Gillard is in Brussels, while the Opposition Leader Tony Abbott is visiting the UK. But even being on the world stage hasn't stopped a row breaking out between them. It's all to do with an invitation Mr Abbott received to visit the troops in Afghanistan with the Prime Minister. He declined. Europe correspondent Philip Williams has more.
When Julia Gillard travelled to Afghanistan, she said she made it her first call as Prime Minister out of respect for the Australian troops and the dangerous job they're asked to do there. Tony Abbott was also offered a chance to join her in Afghanistan on his way to Europe, but declined. He's in Birmingham for the UK Conservative Party conference.
I thought it was important to do this trip justice, and I didn't want to get here in an entirely jet-lagged condition, and so I'm in a position to make the most of this opportunity.
Well, I'll let Mr Abbott work out his own sleeping patterns. For myself, obviously, as you know, I went to Afghanistan, then to Zurich, then came here and did manage to get 8 hours sleep last night, and that prepared me for a very long day.
Back home, and the coalition's troops defended their leader.
This is low-rent politics from Julia Gillard. Julia Gillard is playing a very, very silly game on this. Julia Gillard knows that Tony Abbott has locked in a set date to go and visit the troops in Afghanistan.
High on the Prime Minister's list was a visit to NATO headquarters, where Australia's commitment to the war in Afghanistan was reaffirmed.
We see a lot of media reports about increased fighting, but you shouldn't be surprised. We have sent in more soldiers. We are now attacking Taliban strongholds in Helmand and Kandahar.
Another handshake and another commitment, this time to a treaty with Europe, though there's work to be done.
We very much support the idea of upgrading and giving a more important expression to the relationship.
This is what the visit is all about, a gathering of Asian and European leaders, an occasion marked by ceremony and style. At the opening dinner, the Prime Minister outlined the economic reforms she says will help protect against another global economic shock. The clear message the Prime Minister is delivering to fellow leaders is we must not forget the harsh lessons of the global financial crisis. We cannot return to business as usual. Philip Williams, ABC News, Brussels.